not been as cheap so as to make a lot of these prices mouth-watering to get into. But from there on, let's talk about the futures and options space. So at this point in time, we do have Nilesh Jain of Centrum Broking and Amit Puptani of Nirmal Bang Securities joining us on the show. Good morning to both of you and thanks for joining in. Nilesh, how are you looking at the Nifty? It does seem like it's turning out to be a very confusing, trend. After 2 days of gains, once again, weakness seeping in. What's the way forward here?
Morning, Aga. Absolutely. So, 2 days of pullback, I would say that can bounce, and then once again, I think the Nifty is resuming its downtrend. But although it's too early to call it as a downtrend, we expect more sort of consolidation. And on the lower side, the immediate support is placed at 23,800. Till the time Nifty doesn't break below the same, we can expect another round of pullback that might extend towards 24,500, 24,800. So this is just merely a kind of a profit taking as of now. I think 24,000 shouldn't break, and Nifty may witness another pullback from here. So overall structure is not looking that weak. After 2 days of pullback that we saw, I think there has to be another leg of buying going forward.
Nilesh, in that case, are you using today's weakness to go long? If you think a bounce back to 2,500 could happen over the next few days, then a long trade at these levels may be okay, right?
Absolutely. So, see, we have seen some positive development on derivative data. The call writers also are active at 24,500. We still need a confirmation which will come above 24,500. But we are preempting that Nifty will break that 24,500 in the November series, and might possible in the coming week we might see the level breaking at 24,500. On the lower side, the stop loss should be placed at 23,800. Any dip towards 24,100, 24,000, that can be a good entry point for the Nifty. And once again, we might see the levels of 24,500 and 24,700.
Okay. Well, Amit, good morning to you as well. Your view on the Nifty and the Bank Nifty?
It's called on Coromandel and it's very, very active as I see it.
Right, Samina. So yesterday, Chambal came out with a number, strong, I would say strong set of numbers, and we have seen reaction as well. So overall, both Chambal and Coromandel are looking strong. So I have chosen Coromandel, reason being we have seen a strength for the third consecutive session, and this stock has been in an uptrend. If you look at the broader structure, it is moving towards, I think it might hit a new record high from here. So immediate target that we have given was 1800. Now in past few minutes we have seen a kind of a spurt. So here is a revision in the target. Second target would be 1840, and stop loss we have advised to keep 1730. And if at all it surpasses 1800 levels in the future, stop loss can be trade near about 1750. And second target here would be 1840 to 1850.
Amit, you also have a sell call today. Can you take us through that one? Address the gainers and losers in terms of open interest and see whether or not there are a handful of names that stand out, and perhaps we can take one of them with our experts. So Hindalco is the biggest one on the drop, and Apollo Hospitals conversely is the biggest one that advances on the Nifty 50. Maybe I will take each one up. So let's take up Hindalco right now. Nilesh, coming back to you on Hindalco, your view here.
So Agam, structure is looking quite a bit of weakness is coming in this particular stock. A good volume can be seen. So looks like a bit of a short build-up is happening with the OI addition of more than 23%. That's quite surprising. So huge build-up on the short side. We might see another round of selling that may take Hindalco towards 640 to 620. So better avoid taking any contra bet. Short can be initiated on pullback. Keep a stop loss somewhere around 680 for the short, and target would be 620.
I'm afraid that's all the time that we have on this show. So thanking Nilesh and Amit for joining us and taking us through your views on the markets. And on that note, it's also a wrap on this edition of the FNO show. Lots more lined up on the other side.